This is Isn't It a Goddamn Shame? Where we put our shame on blast to unchain ourselves from our shadows and finally fly free. Hey, I'm Sarah, a Virgo sun, Cancer moon, and Aries rising. I'm also an ex-evangelical Christian, a current mental health therapist, a Reiki energy healer, hypnotherapist, big girl, and in recovery from people pleasing who has over 12 years of experience in deconstructing and reconstructing from religion. I'm on a journey to the true and radical self-love that we need to heal ourselves with the hope of co-creating a better future for ourselves and future generations. Okay, and welcome back to Isn't It a Goddamn Shame? Today, I have a very special guest. She is most likely going to be a regular co-host guest with me because she's my best friend. She's my soulmate. It is Leyla.
Hey. What's up? Some of you guys might know me as Leyla the Healer. I'm super happy to be here today. I know this is I think this is going to be a hilarious episode. Just because of the circumstances. So I'm excited.
Yes, the circumstances being tomorrow is my birthday.
Woohoo.
Woohoo. So we are celebrating the whole weekend. We are doing a special birthday episode today to rehash and rank old birthdays that we've that we've had and experiences we've had together, which I'm excited about. But let's first talk about the weird phenomenon that goes on during birthday season, birthday times. We went through it today, the birthday blues.
Yeah.
You ever had those?
Yeah, man, it's weird. It's
so
really weird. It's really weird because you do the whole build up to the birthday because especially for me, I'm in the middle, my birthday is January 14th, so I'm in the middle of the month, so after New Year's, I'm getting ready and I'm excited and I'm happy for myself, and then the day comes and it's just what
lackluster.
Yeah, feels bad. Yeah.
It's like the beat drop in an EDM song that doesn't hit good.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I was disappointed by that.
It doesn't slap. Yeah, no. I remember being, oh my God, I'm just this is coming to me right now.
Okay.
That song, it's it's my party and I cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You could have me if it happened to you. I used to listen to that song. I was 14 years old. I was getting ready for the musical at practice, and I was crying on my birthday, and I was listening to that song on my fucking iPod. Yeah, that's not a good birthday
when was that?
song.
You're getting ready for theater practice?
Yeah, the musical.
The musical. What age-ish?
I think I was a freshman or a sophomore.
Oh,
yeah,
it's a hard year.
And I felt nobody cared that it was my birthday. And I feel most of my birthdays have fallen during weekdays, and weekday birthdays kind of suck.
Yeah.
Except if it's on a Monday or a Thursday or Friday, but
so any other day except for Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, I don't know. Just it's been rough. You know, it's been rough.
It has been rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make a good point. It's so for your birthday, it depends on where it falls. So you have the whole holiday season.
Yeah. And then people will be sorry, we don't have enough money for your birthday. What the fuck?
They're burnt out at that point, and they also spend it all. And now it's back to New Year's resolutions, and all they care is about numero uno, and they don't give a shit about your birthday.
Yeah, most of the time they just be like, this is your birthday and Christmas. It's like, what the fuck? That's not special.
It's a fucked up like
and then on
combo.
top of that, I share my birthday with 2 other people, like my mom and my cousin.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I still cannot believe that. Like, it still doesn't make sense to me how you guys could have all been born on the same day.
Yeah.
Your cousin and your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's
so
really
weird.
weird. I was supposed to be born on Friday the 13th.
Oh.
But my sister had gotten into a soccer accident and like needed to go to the doctors.
Okay.
And my mom like took her. And my mom, the next day was her birthday. And then they ended up inducing her on her birthday because she was 35, turning 36. And when you hit 36, it's technically a geriatric pregnancy. And like the risks go up, even though it was like literally 24 hours.
I see. So they wanted to like get you
out.
OUT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was born in a blizzard.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was like the blizzard of 94. Yeah, dude, it was like really hard for me to come. I picked like a really good time, but it really wasn't like my fault. Like I could have probably been an Aquarius if they just like let me chill, you know?
I'm glad you weren't.
Yeah, I know, but Aquarius isn't my chart. So
yeah, so tell us your chart.
Yeah, my chart. I'm a Capricorn sun,
yep,
Aquarius moon, and a Cancer rising.
Yes,
basically everything opposes each other. So
that's a fun,
big like mind fuck.
Yeah, it's a fun mind fuck.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so you're super masculine, but then you're super feminine. Cancer and Capricorn literally oppose each other. And then let's add a sprinkle of paranoia into the mix of, and like mental health.
Airy energy, mental health.
Yeah. And then put a Virgo Chiron on it and be like, your soul wound is to not be crazy. It's a lot, but
it's a lot.
We're working on it.
Yeah, you're doing a really good job of working on it.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying real hard, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's something to say about the birthdays too, is that, you know, I think that what's so hard about birthdays, and we kind of ran into this today, is that birthdays are really like a big moment of like reflection on like what you did the previous year or the previous 5 years or the previous 10 years.
Yeah.
It's like a time for like growth reflection. And it's so wild to even think about some of the shit that we were doing last year. I'm just like, wow, that's like so mind-boggling to me. So, and I think too, I was getting the message earlier, like when we were talking, I didn't even say it, like give yourself some fucking grace, you know? Give yourself, if it's your birthday, give yourself some fucking grace, you know? Like it's not about being like perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. If you cry, you fucking cry. You probably needed to fucking cry, you know? And I wanted to cry, and I was like, you know, I don't want to cry. I'm gonna listen to fucking music. I'll be right, you know? All the rumors are true, was on, and you were like, what's wrong? I was like, bitch, I need to listen to Lizzo. Just go over there, do your thing, keep it walking, and I'm gonna listen and transmute my energy and feel better. Okay, that's what I need to do. I'm a manifesting generator. That works for me, you know. Human design.
I know. I was like, I want to talk.
I was like, I can't
talk.
I can't.
So we've been friends for coming up 8 years in February.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. So that means that we've had a lot of birthdays together. Yeah.
That's like what, 16?
Yeah, between the two of us. Yeah. As of February
4th.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was before Valentine's
I love
Day.
how there's a 4 in your birthday, January 14th. There's a 4 in my birthday, September 4th. And there's a 4 in our friend anniversary when we met for the first time and found each other in this earth.
It's a lot of 4 and 5 energy.
Yeah.
It's cool. 4 support, deep support and connection. And then 5 is change. Deep change and support.
I'm glad you know that.
Yeah. I love the numbers. I see them all the time on that damn Peloton, girl, and they be talking to me with the music and shit too. I put my arms up and I like let it all go, and they talk to me through the numbers, and then I get messages from Cody and Robin and all them bitches. Yeah, it's a good time.
Numbers,
dude. I want to talk about how we met.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's talk about how we met, and then we'll talk about some of the birthdays and what happened today.
Yeah.
Okay. That feels good.
Yeah. So we met together in 2015.
Yeah.
I was currently like halfway through the year of like my year off at home from college after I graduated college. And I was like in the middle of like breaking it off with my like boyfriend. Then I was like transitioning into like the restaurant industry. Weird even saying that.
Yeah.
And then one night I was hanging out with my friend and she was like, oh, we're going to go to the local bar and we're gonna meet up with some other friends. And I was like, okay. I knew the one friend, but I didn't know the other friend. She's like, oh yeah, her name is Leyla. I'm like, cool. Okay. So we met each other. And
at the Jug Handle Inn.
If you're a Jersey local, a South Jersey local, you might know the Jug. It's a local watering hole.
It's a shithole, okay?
It's a local,
but they got good wings. That's all that matters.
They got the best chicken fingers ever.
Chicken fingers. No, them shits are good.
Yeah.
They were ranked. What was that show?
Diner, drives, and dive-in.
Yeah. Diners, drive-ins, and dives. You have to go slow. You can't go fast. Yeah. No. Yeah. That dude came in and tried their shit, and their menu is like chef's kiss. But if you like want to gain weight, like go there, but day. If you don't, then don't. But yeah, I personally was in my bender of going to the Jug.
We were drinking a lot back then.
Yeah. Ew. Yeah, and then she was like, oh, so and so is gonna be here, and I was like, okay, who? Like, I know the one person, but I don't know the other person. And then we ended up meeting up, and then you thought I was a lesbian.
I thought that you thought that I was a lesbian. I thought you were like, I have something to ask you. And I thought you were going to ask me if I like girls, not even because you were interested, just because you were curious. It felt like.
Oh, no.
That's what it felt like.
No, I was asking you if you smoked weed.
Yes.
That's all I cared about. I didn't give a shit if you were a lesbian. Yeah. I had a boyfriend at the time. Wasn't I with him? No, I can't remember. Fuck.
I don't know, man.
No. I think I was with Charlie. Yeah. That was interesting too. Yeah. Another one who was a bass player that thought he was gonna be famous, and then he dumped me when I was in a mental health crisis.
I think boyfriends can be a whole episode.
Oh my god! On top of the birthday, it's a nightmare.
Yeah. It's on top of the birthday. It's a nightmare. Yeah. But we met. We instantly clicked, and then we started to build our friendship, and then here we are, almost 8 years later, and we are still not lesbians.
No matter how many times and people think that.
Yep. No matter how many times people think that, no matter the rainbow rug outside of our apartment.
Yeah. What does that say?
It says "Be kind" on it. It's from Target. You picked it out, and it was a good pick.
Yeah.
No matter, we have dog babies together that we adopted last year. And then we've also been through so many birthdays. I think the big birthday I want to talk about is the first birthday I spent with you. Because at that point, we'd already known each other almost a year.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make it extra special because I had heard from you how sad your birthdays were. And you were going through like a really tough time at the time with your family.
Yeah.
And just life in general. So it was your 22nd birthday. We planned a hotel in AC. I actually like on Facebook the other day, like saw like a post of me posting in like a birthday group we made like for your birthday. And it was like, hey everybody. Like the room cost $70.
It did?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
What?
That's the evidence of the inflation that we've gone through since like that was 2016.
Well, it's also January 14th. And
like
also I don't know if like you know anything, like who the fuck wants to go to Atlantic City in like maybe a possible snowstorm?
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. That's still amazing though.
It's
I can't
still
believe
amazing.
It was $70.
I would bet that once we get to January this year, it's going to be
$140.
A lot. Yeah. Double. Yeah. Over the past, I guess that would be like six years.
Yeah.
Mental math. So we scheduled this room. We got a bunch of your friends together. We set ourselves up for success. We got the sack of subs, hoagies. Remember those?
Yeah, those shits are good. I would go for them right now, dude.
We hit the liquor store. We got like 2 or 3 different kinds of like vodka and shit. Yeah. Some mixers. And we had the weed.
Yeah.
Right? And we had the wraps. And we were and I think so the subtitle of this episode is going to be like why I stopped drinking so much. And this story is like a big reason why, and there's a lot of other stories as why I stopped drinking alcohol so much. But do you want to tell any more, like, set up the story?
You go ahead.
Okay.
You go ahead.
So we're drinking, we're partying, we're pre-gaming before we go to the club, and different friends show up along the line. There's a pretty hilarious video out there of our friend doing the intro for her like stewardess job as an airline pilot, airline attendant, and me in the background like imitating her and like doing a really bad job of it, but like
it's funny.
super drunk already.
It's hilarious.
Then you know, things just kind of escalate fast with like going to the club, things going wrong, people forgetting their IDs, you know, it's just a shit show. And it ultimately ends with Sarah getting like way too drunk, like way too drunk. And this is the second year in a row that you experience somebody getting way too drunk on your birthday in AC. And I carry a lot of like guilt for this to this day that I need to let go of, because I felt so bad afterwards being like, damn it, like I really like fucked that up, and like I could have been a better friend to you. And I still part of me still feels bad. I didn't even do that much. I didn't really do anything like crazy. No. But what do you remember me doing?
I remember us going to the club and all of us being super drunk, and we're trying to like get there, and it's like a whole fucking thing. And we go there and you disappear. Like we start playing the slots.
And
I remember playing like Britney Spears. I think I won like $50.
You did.
Which is like wild because I never win anything.
I saw you win stuff.
Yeah. And then you like walked away and you found this guy. And we were all like, where the fuck's Sarah? Like, where's Sarah? Where's Sarah? We lost Sarah. And then we like walk around and I hear like you cackling. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? And you were like far away from us. Like you really made time like somewhere else. And then like we find you, we're like, yo, Sarah, like what are you doing? And you're like on this dude's lap and he's like ordering you drinks. It looked like you all like came together and you're pulling the slot machine, like the old school one with the fucking thing.
Yeah.
And hitting all the buttons and playing all this dude's money. And we're all like, yo, Sarah, like, let's go to like the club. And you're like, now, like, this is so fun. I think the guy's name was like Benjamin.
No, it was like Michael.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
For sure.
So then like we end up like getting you off the dude and we go to the club and it was like sad. It was like a sad birthday for me.
Yeah.
It ended up just being sad. And then you ended up going, like, after we came back to the club, I came back and, like, cried with our one friend, who's the stewardess. And then you went, like, out more.
Okay, so what happened was we were coming back. I got pissed off. Right. Yeah. And this is going back to why. Okay, I'm going to explain why. So this is all going back to my money shame, right? My money shadow that I talked about last week on the podcast. And basically, like, I had put out money for the room. You know, I was contributing to the funds. I hadn't, like, a bunch of friends were meeting up with us. I hadn't seen anybody give any money or offer to pay for anything yet. And I was worried, but wasn't saying anything because Sarah back then wasn't good at communicating. And she worked on it since then, but like pretty much our friend was like, oh my God, let's get this limo over here. Like they're going to take us to like the club we want to go to, the casino we want to go to. And I'm like, that's cool. But like, how are we going to pay for it? You know? And like, we'll figure it. I was like, oh, I had cash. I was like, okay, I'll put the cash in now. But like, I just keep putting more money out. And I'm like pissed because like no one else is like stepping up to like make it happen. And I'm like such like a Virgo, and I'm like trying to take charge and like make it happen. Because it's nice to have someone else like spearheading your birthday or like your big celebration, just like how it's like with a bride, you know, like just having a maid of honor to like, you know, to corral everybody and get things going. But I was too drunk at this point already. And I got pissed off. And I, you know, once we got back from the club, I was like, I'm going to go gamble more. Like,
like what?
Like I don't even think I had like gambling once in my life before then.
No.
But I ended up spending a lot of money and I ended up getting even more drunk. I like ordered like a golden monkey at one of the bars.
Like a burger.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I must have eaten. That's good. That's good. I ate. I ate. I drank more. I ended up calling like an ex-boyfriend that didn't answer.
Good.
And then I called like another like potential love interest.
Oh my god,
that I had like run into like other birthdays past, and he was a very interesting character. He answered and we talked for a little bit, but then my phone ended up dying. So somewhere along the line, while Sarah was on her solo journey to waste all her money and Sad Girls Club for some reason, your friend found me with the room key card and was like, hey, here's a key card when you come back up. And I don't know, to this day,
that shit was so hard.
I don't know how I made it from the casino floor and navigated my way in a casino. I've never been in a casino before. I was so drunk that a security guard came up to me while I was sitting at one of the slot machines, and he was like, "Miss, like, can I see your ID?" And so I had to give him my ID, so he didn't. So I wasn't underage, and he was definitely worried about me. I can't even imagine what I looked like. Oh my god. And somehow I found my way back up the stairs all the way to the room and got myself into bed, and then really regretted my life the next day.
You threw up.
Yeah, I threw up.
Two people threw up, and I didn't. That was the second birthday that happened. It was like everybody fucking threw up except for me.
That's also why I felt bad, because I knew the birthday before sucked too.
Yeah,
you don't deserve that.
It didn't suck. It was just hard because that birthday, I had a friend who I'm not friends with anymore get blackout drunk.
This is your 21st.
My 21st, and walked into the pool of Hera's blackout drunk, and ruined her phone, and then threw up in the hotel room. And we had to pay like so much money for cleaning fees because she basically just spewed across the whole room.
See,
and could have died because my ex at the time didn't put her on the bed well.
Oh, so she could have like
asphyxiated.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Wild.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
As you say those things though, I was like, okay, yep, gotten blackout drunk during late, like, this birthday. I've also like ruined somebody's phone on that birthday. I've also like thrown up a lot all over the place on my birthday. So I'm like really just like, damn, Sarah, like, you gotta change something because what's the next birthday I want to talk about? My 21st, right? It sucks when other people
I wasn't there.
You weren't there. It sucks when other people get more wasted than you and you have to take care of them on your birthday. And that's what I felt bad about because people done it to me too. So on my 21st birthday, I was at my college, Montclair, and I was, I had an apartment. I had a really shitty boyfriend at the time, really fucking shitty. No one else was 21,
of course,
and it was like, and let's also acknowledge the fact that my birthday is September 4th, so it's either during Labor Day, it's during the first day of school, and for college it's like during the first days of like the first week of not even the first week of class,
right?
So no one was really there, and we got like a noise complaint, and like the RA came into my door and like went boom 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 boom. And I had to hide everybody in my bedroom. And I was like, this one girl was 21. So I was like, come here, like, come out here. So he doesn't think it's just me, he knows someone else is here. And he was just like, yeah, you just gotta like keep it down, like this quiet hours, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, thanks. And so everything was fine with that. But then my boyfriend at the time got way too, I think he got high on something other than weed. Yeah, it was fucked up.
Really?
Yeah, he did some other shitty drug. Come on. And then also
this guy's a fool.
Was drunk. Yeah. And he ended up throwing up, and I had to take care of him. The fire alarm went off twice overnight during that birthday when I was hungover and he was hungover, and we had to get clothes on to go outside and chilly night, twice.
That sucks.
Twice the morning of like after my birthday.
Damn.
So that was really shitty.
I forgot about that story.
Yeah. I would say like 21st birthdays. If you have a good 21st birthday,
Like cherish
be
that.
blessed. Yeah. Be grateful, because they usually go awry.
Yeah.
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 So that's definitely at the bottom.
So 5.
Have we talked about 5 so far?
No, like if we're ranking, let's talk. That's what's that? What's the rating scale to?
1 to 10.
1 to 10?
Yeah.
We have 10 birthdays to talk about.
10, but like
what number did you say is number 5?
That one?
1 being the worst or 10 being the worst?
1 being the worst.
1 being the worst. So 21st was 5th on the 1 to 10.
No, 21st had to have been like 3rd or 2nd.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Worst.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then which one was the one that we talked about with me?
Well, that's your birthday.
I think I'd give that like probably a 6.
So it wasn't as bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
What was one of your like really fucking shitty birthdays you put down in the 1 to 3
Oh my god.
range?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
She's got it.
I got it.
Okay.
I was turning 19 years old and I wasn't even with Sarah yet, but all I wanted to do was get high, and not like get high like with weed. I wanted to do acid. And this was in like my big acid times. I was like tripping every weekend because I was bored and like didn't have anything to do and like obviously wanted to escape the world. So we drove all the way to Brigantine from fucking Delran, and that's pretty far. That's like, or I'm sorry, it wasn't Brigantine, it was fucking Cape May.
Oh my god.
It's like a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
So we get there and buy from this dude. And then this dude was like, okay, I'm gonna use your money, your guys' money, like take me to CVS. And he bought like all this random shit at CVS, like a scarf, like gloves, like a hairbrush, like shit like that.
He needed to get his errands done.
Whatever. So that was a whole ordeal.
Yeah.
And we take the acid, and then we like when you take acid, like after like an hour to 45 minutes, you start to feel it.
Yeah.
Right? It was like paper. So you just put it on your tongue and you let it disintegrate, or you swallow or whatever. And like it was like you're getting there, and you're getting like and then it didn't, like, you didn't trip.
Oh my god.
Like you just like lifted off enough and then just came back down.
It was a bad batch.
Yeah. So then we drove back to Delran at this point, and we were all like, what the fuck? Like, we're not fucking high. We're not tripping. What the fuck? So we tell the dude, we text the dude. And at this point, I don't know how, but the homeboy's in Philly. Like, he went from Cape May to Philly. So then we go to Philly, like the fucking ghetto, and we go and we get more acid from this dude. And then we do it again, and we go to my basement because we have nowhere to go. We're fucking 19 years old. Where the fuck am I gonna go? And it's fucking freezing out, So we go back to my house. We do it again. It's the same shit. And I remember being so sad, and we had no weed. None of the weed dealers were hitting us up. So we were like smoking resin in my basement. And I was like twerking on the wall upside down. And there was a really sad video of me
trying to turn up.
Yeah.
Trying so hard to turn up.
I think I found like this like shitty vodka that my dad had. I was like probably 10 years old.
Yeah.
And we were like drinking.
None of you guys could buy alcohol because none of you guys are 21 yet.
No.
Right.
No.
So there's just like, you just kept trying to get fucked up and you just couldn't get fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was nowhere to go.
No,
nowhere to go.
No, not when
that was
19.
Before I like started to go underage to the jug or do anything like that.
Yeah.
So
oh my god,
that was probably like a 3 for me. More like a 4 on our scale.
Yeah.
So we got 3, 4.
Yeah. Let's go to some of the really some of the good ones, right? There's not many. So last year was a really good birthday for me.
Yeah.
There's still obviously like the emotions that come, and there's that introspection that happens. But last year we went to the Poconos.
Yeah.
We rented an Airbnb with my sisters. We had a really good spa day, like
Mhm.
the best spa day you could ever have.
Shout out 11th Element.
11th Element Spa in the Poconos,
Yeah.
PA. It was so good. They're like independently owned. They have really reasonable prices.
Mhm.
You can get almost anything done there you want to get done there. So we got the sauna,
Mhm.
and the sauna had a TV
Mhm.
that we could like, and that with speakers in the sauna itself, so we could hear it really good. We got to
Mhm.
put on like Lizzo and sound bowls and have a really good time.
Mhm.
We did
Salt room.
the salt room,
Mhm.
each individually. They give you like headphones to listen to calming music. They give you a weighted eye mask with your choice of aromatherapy in it, and then
Mhm.
also the shoulder
Mhm.
weighted shoulder compresses with aromatherapy. That salt room was so good.
I fucking fell asleep,
Yeah.
and the lady was like trying to wake me up and like couldn't. And I was like, she was just like tapping me like bitch, you gotta like shake me.
She was scared to touch you.
Yeah.
And
I was
you.
drooling.
I'm sure.
That was my last thing of the day.
That was
and
so relaxing.
So tired
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
I wish I could sleep like that every night.
I
Girl.
know. That was a
like,
good
I needed
sleep.
that.
Yeah.
And that thing in the back was like, I didn't even fucking hear that shit.
It was a loud
salt grinder
noise that
shit.
was grinding the salt and like
releasing
it.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't even. It was soothing.
It was soothing.
Honestly.
Yeah. So nice. Okay, so we did the sauna, we did the salt room, we got massages done, which was like the best massage.
That lady rubbed my ass.
She rubbed our asses.
That felt so
thank
good,
you.
yo.
Because because the other spas will be like, we can't touch your skin like on your butt. We have to do it over the blanket. And like, I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but like, you need to do the booty.
Them glutes are tight, yo.
Glutes are tight. We like
right in the back and shit.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I know.
She got really in
She
there.
was like into it. Yeah.
We both had really good massages from the same woman. So good. Did we get 90 minutes? Yeah, we got 90 minutes. We really treated ourselves. And then we also got float therapy done. Now, the float therapy is the first time I'd ever done this before. Let me just give you the PSA that I wish somebody had given me before I got float therapy done. Now, if you're a woman, right?
Probably a dude too, honestly.
Okay. No matter what your gender,
or what you got,
no matter how you identify, whatever, what you got, do not, under any circumstances, do a frog kick with your legs or split your legs open and close them real fast to draw the salt water towards your genitalia, because it will get inside, it will dry and crystallize, and it will burn.
Yeah. We both did it.
We didn't even know, because we didn't get to talk very much, because we're like going from service to service and like, but that was honestly, that was really painful. I wish somebody told me ahead of time.
Don't make sudden movements.
Like just be.
Don't move too much.
Don't move your legs too much. Because there's crevices down there. There's a lot going on that you don't want to get the salt up in.
No, it's too much.
There's so much salt in those things.
Sensitivo.
It's sensitivo. You don't want to get the salt in there because it does crystallize, and you have to wash your body after that, because you have to get all that salt off your body, which makes sense. But then like you have to like get it out from your vagina and your vulva and your anus and wherever else it got into. So that was a really good birthday. After despite the salt getting inside, it was a really good birthday. After the spa, we hit up this like hole in the wall, like Latino like milkshake and smoothie place that we found on Google. Oh my god,
I got like a cosmic brownie milkshake.
Oh my god,
that shit was so good. They give me like 5 cosmic brownies.
They put a bunch of cosmic brownies on a stick into your thing. I got a Reese's cup one, and I got like Reese's cups on sticks also, along with the milkshake itself. It was so good. Oh my god. And then we also had our dogs with us for that. That was the first birthday I had with the dogs, right? And so we had a good time just chilling the Airbnb and doing spas. And it was like a more like grown, less crazy. I was also completely sober during that one. That was interesting. Like my only birthday being like completely sober ever since like turning 19. So that was a really good one.
Yeah. My birthday was really good this year too.
Was it?
I can't remember what we did.
Yeah.
but I know that it was really cool because Sarah did 14 days of my birthday, and she gave me a gift every day leading up to it, and like made this like board with like Broad City and like Pen 15 on it, and I love that shit, and it was really cool.
Yeah, it was
That
like
was
a
really
birthday
cool.
board with like happy 14 days of
Yeah.
Layla.
Uh-huh.
That was fun to put together. I
Mhm.
really like doing that.
Yeah, that was
I like
cool.
surprised you on New Year's Eve,
Yeah.
and it was like so much fun. I couldn't like keep it. I couldn't even keep it in.
Yeah.
Like I was having a hard time with that surprise. I know like you can't stand surprises, but I love them, but I was having a really hard time keeping it a surprise.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. There was a couple other ones we wanted to talk about.
What? What?
Can't remember.
Oh, we on one birthday that was really bad. We
Florida?
No. Well, there was one birthday, I think it was like 2019. Yeah, I had a fling boyfriend, whatever. I don't even call it a boyfriend because it was just like weird. We were together, and then he broke up with me out of the blue on your birthday.
On my birthday.
Yeah. And then
and he knew it was my birthday.
Yeah, because he knew you.
We made it very apparent. It's Sarah's birthday today. We're doing stuff, and he had the audacity to break up with you on that day.
And then we went to like a workout class, and then we
went to the gym, went to a workout class,
and my dad was like trying to throw out a dishwasher, and he was like, can you guys take it out? And like we didn't do it when he wanted, and then he ended up just taking it out and then telling me to get the fuck out, which is what he does when he's mad.
He got mad at us, told us to leave.
We were walking around this like local development, like calling my sister who's 9 months pregnant, because my fucking niece is also a Virgo. She's born on the 19th of September.
She was like coming due very soon.
Super pregnant.
Yeah.
And we were like telling her what was going on, and like that he kicked us out, and I was like super distraught, and you were super distraught,
just crying.
And it was after you had gotten arrested.
No, it was before.
It was before.
That was a really bad year.
And then we went to that lady who was like psychic, and and you're always like, you should let this go. But like, she was super psychic. She didn't want to tell us that, but I fucking knew, because I can always tell when someone's super psychic. And we went and we got Reiki done with her. And she said that she saw something in your energy, and that Sarah has to make a choice.
Yeah, she's like, Sarah's gonna have a decision to make.
Yeah. And then I was like, well, do you have like more info about that? And she was like, no, like it's all divine timing. I hate when people do that, because like now on the other side, as a practitioner, like this one like a heads up.
You could tell me like a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I could maybe be like, make some better choices. That's the whole point of it, is to like
not to like stop it from happening,
not
but
to control, but like
support it.
Yeah.
Maybe give more clarity, clarification of like what you felt, or what you saw, or what you heard, something.
Yeah. Because 5 days after that birthday that year, I got arrested.
Yeah.
And that was really bad. That was a whole thing.
Yeah.
That's for another day.
Yeah.
But it was still around my birthday time, which really sucked. Like the times around our birthdays have been bad.
It's like big transition.
So we're back with my dog on my lap, because he wouldn't leave us alone. He started barking.
Yes.
But we're going to wrap this up in a little bit. We definitely didn't hit 10 birthdays. That's okay.
I think we could do like a part 2.
Yeah. And also like loop in like holidays too, because the same phenomenon happens on holidays, where it's built up,
and then it's sad,
and then it's just
we're angry.
It wasn't what I expected in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Expectations versus reality. It's a whole thing too.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it gets a little bit easier with the birthdays as you get older.
Yeah. I hope it gets better.
I hope it gets better too. I remember some really good ones when I was younger. I remember these two will be the last one. So one of my birthdays, we had a Hawaiian theme, and my mom did a really good job like with the decorations and the cake, and it was all Hawaiian luau themed. And it was at the swim club, and we got like all my friends to come. I also like, my parents used to also have me invite the new kids at school, which was really annoying. Like, you should invite the new kids on your soccer team, you're the new girls on your soccer team, because then one birthday I invited them over for a sleepover and they were all bitches to me.
That's happened to me too on my birthday when I was younger.
Like, I'm sorry. I invited you out of the kindness of my own heart so you can meet other girls and we can form a friendship for the beginning of the year, because of the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And we all want to start on a bad foot and be a bitch to me.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I opened up my home, brought up my snacks.
Your hobbit hole.
My hobbit hole. Welcome to my hobbit hole to you. We got the movies out. And y'all gonna be a bitch to me.
It happens so many times. You get more than like 3 or 4 girls together. It's a nightmare. Especially at that young age, if you're not all tight.
Yeah. All right. Well, Leyla, thank you so much for recording this episode with me.
Yes.
I can't imagine talking about my birthdays with anybody else, because we've been together for the most significant ones and the biggest ones, and just been through so much. I'm so excited to have you back in the future for some really good ideas that we've had. More talks about shame and shadow, more talks about things not going right, and then also just the healing and the journey to growth.
It was great being here. Thank you so much.
Bring the funk back.
Thank you so much for tuning in today to Isn't It a Goddamn Shame with Sarah. Please check out the show notes to follow Sarah on Instagram at Abundant Sarah and TikTok at Abundant Sarah. Also, you can check out the podcast page at Isn't It a Goddamn Shame, all one word, on Instagram as well. Thank you so much, and be sure to check out Sarah's other offerings at the link in her bio. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.